32-year-old Michael Hunt is behind bars for killing his wife and mother-in-law. At just after 8:30 p.m. on Friday the 21st of June, authorities responded to a call of a shooting in the 200 block of Pleasureville Road in Cropper, Kentucky. When officers arrived, they found Michael in the backyard of his property at 201 Pleasureville Road, and he told police that someone had been shot near the adjacent Baptist church. Deputies checked out the area, but were unable to find anything. It wasn't until deputies went back and spoke with Michael again that he told them that the victims were inside his house. When deputies entered the residence, they found a deceased woman identified as 56-year-old Beth Simmons on the first floor with a gunshot wound to the head. A further search of the home led to the discovery of another woman on the second floor who had also been shot in the head but was still alive. She was identified as 33-year-old Emily Simmons, Beth's daughter. Emily was taken to the hospital for injuries, but died a short time later. Neighbours said they heard the shooting, but didn't think anything of it since the sound of gunshots are normal in the rural area. One neighbour, Rita Stout, said, "I heard the shots. There were like 6 bangs that went off and I thought it was the kids with the fireworks. So I got up and went to the window and saw one person in the yard, but I thought it was kids." Police said that Michael had blood on his clothing, and they took him into custody for questioning. During an interview, Michael admitted to shooting both women in the head and said that he had a job to take both females out. Michael was booked into the Shelby County Detention Center on 2 counts of murder, with bond set at $1 million. The motive of the killing is unclear, as the investigation into the matter continues. 19-year-old Joshua Wouters and 20-year-old Emily Dickinson are facing murder charges after she gave birth in her apartment, then threw the child out the window onto the street. At around 8:45 a.m. on the 11th of March, authorities were called to 102 Lincoln Way West in McConnellsburg, Pennsylvania, and found an unresponsive infant on the ground. First responders rendered immediate aid, but the Fulton County Coroner's Office declared the child dead at the scene. The coroner determined the victim was born full term and was within 24 hours of death. The cause of death was listed as exsanguination from the umbilical stump. Investigators located a placenta, bloody mattress and other evidence on the sidewalk near the child's body. Joshua told investigators that he didn't know anything about the child when they interviewed him, but in the follow-up conversation, he said that his first reaction of something that's traumatic for him is to lie. Authorities found blood throughout Joshua and Emily's apartment. The windows in the unit overlooked the area where the newborn was dropped. Emily informed Joshua that she was going into labour. She cut the newborn's umbilical cord using a kitchen knife, then threw the baby out of the window while he was in another room. He then asked her, "What the fuck did you do?" The child was reportedly born alive, but Joshua said he thought the infant had died due to blood loss prior to Emily's purported actions. Emily told investigators she believed the child wasn't breathing, but then she started hallucinating. She said she tossed the child because she wasn't thinking clearly and went to sleep. Joshua claimed Emily picked up the newborn like dog poop. Emily found out about her pregnancy when she was somewhere between 20 and 30 weeks along, and she never went to see a doctor. She researched abortions and adoption options. The same day she gave birth, Emily looked up home birth, how long does a bleeding last, and home birth complications from premature birth online. Emily reportedly worked as a certified nurse assistant in Maryland and was looking to move her certification to Pennsylvania. On the 25th of June, Joshua and Emily were charged with criminal homicide, conspiracy to commit homicide, concealing the death of a child, and abuse of a corpse. Joshua is also facing 1 count of obstructing the administration of law. They both remain held at the Bedford County Jail without bond.